Hey there, Jamin. I hope you say your name right. How are you doing today? My name is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who they can trust. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard, and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. Content. So most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the homepage. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, I did a copy. So basically what Google considers content is everything that can get highlighted. So everything, including photos, including down here in the footer, everything is considered content. So I'm going to place all of this inside of a word counter, and you guys are sitting about around 250 words. And then I did the exact same thing with your top competitor in Bedford, and they are looking at 539 keywords and words on the homepage. Sorry. So yes, even the photos that you upload on here, you want to make sure they are saved with like special keywords that detail like your business, your location, just certain things, because Google also reads photos as well. So I can see that these two, for example, don't have any on here. Even stuff like your logo as well. Yep, you want to have that with keywords too. So going on over here, so keyword is basically a special word that people search up each month to help resolve the issues or concerns that they're going through each month. And over here we have, this is Ahrefs. This is a tool that I use that gives me the behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. I ran a quick scan of you and your competitors' websites here, and there are a couple things I want to look at. One of them being the keywords. You guys are currently ranking for 8 keywords. Let's actually see what those keywords are. All right, so let's see. Where's your keywords? Okay, this one's okay. This one's okay, and this one's okay. All right, so for these two, it's okay to have your keywords with your business's name on there, but you don't want it to be too much. Because you don't want it's not really optimized for people who are finding you. You don't want people to only be finding you because of your, business name, right? So you want to make sure you have the right types of keywords, not just any type. You want to make sure you have the right types of keywords on your website that details Google and people who search you up, what you are and what you do, so that more pet owners can find you guys. So taking a look at your competitor, they are ranking for 101 keywords at the moment. All right. Okay. And I know Bedford. Okay, so a couple of these are pretty pretty nice to have. So the same thing with them. I guess they do have the advantage of their business name is like basically a keyword, but it is still okay to add like Bedford Animal Hospital onto your homepage. Let's see. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to take a keyword. I'm actually going to put in 2, because I know you guys are also in Lynchburg area. So I'm going to give you an idea of how it's going over in there too, just to let you know that there are different types of keywords that you can rank for. So Animal Hospital in Bedford. So next I'm going to go over the second thing that's important, and those are citations. And a citation is basically your name, address, and phone number. So this section right here is the map pack, or the map section, and this is where your citations are presented. So your name, address, and phone number, and this basically gives Google the relevance. It helps Google to verify and give relevance to your local business. And, you might be wondering, well, how do I show up in maps? You guys are actually showing up in second, so that's actually pretty good. You want to be in the top 3 results because this is honestly where the action is. You don't want to be under more businesses or anything because that's not, most people don't click on those. So this is where you want to be. And in order to be up there, you want to be able to put your name, address, and phone number across, directories, such like BBB, Yelp, Yext, City Star, even Facebook, So just to give you an idea, this photo right here illustrates like your name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories. And the goal here is you want to get more than your competitor to gain more trust in them from Google. And, basically pushing you up above them in the map pack. And now you might be wondering, well, how the heck do I do that? It's actually pretty simple. There are actually many sites out there that will tell you exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match those directories. But we don't just want to stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So whatever your competitor has in citations, we want to get them and then add like 50 to 100 more so that it takes them a long time to catch up. Right? So, So going on to the third thing I'd like to discuss is, our link juice or backlinks. So this third pillar will really help you to dominate on Google. When we searched up this special keyword, you guys are actually placed on the third, which is really good. So again, you want to be there because that's where the action is. People don't scroll to the bottom of the Google search results. So the action is the first 3 on that section. And in order to get there, if you guys want to improve or get better with your standing, then you need more authority. And how you get authority comes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. There's site A links to site B. Then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's basically a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So you don't just want any type of backlink. So for example, if you get a local blog, talking about dog hair linking back to you guys, that's great. That's what you want, but you don't want something, like a Pizza Hut linking to you guys because you don't sell pepperoni. So let's go back over here and take a look at your backlinks. And as you can see, you guys are ranking for 330 backlinks at the moment. And let's take a look at your competitor. This is for Bedford, by the way. And they're looking at 71 backlinks at the moment. And so a couple of factors come into play when it comes to like ranking the site, authority, and the keywords that are also being used. Where am I going? You guys are actually really close up to them, so you guys just add like a little bit more keywords to your homepage, and you guys will be catching up in no time. So the idea is you want to, go after similar to citations. You want to go after the backlinks that your competitor has, but since you want to have more than what they have. And in order to, do that, there are also sites, like Ahrefs, that'll basically tell us what sites, they have their backlinks on, and we will go get those same links for your business. And, so getting to the top is not magic. It's just a method. And I'm showing that method today. And just to give you an example of another keyword. So this is the one for Lynchburg. So as you can see, you guys aren't ranking here and you're not on the first page of Google. So you'd want to add more, Lynchburg keywords to your website to catch up to these guys over here. But anyway, in closing, once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be #1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today, and you can do this on your own, and I'm cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or a text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.